Well, you sports fans out there, and welcome to the Hot Seat Sports Talk. Welcome back, guys.
What's up? What's up?
Hello. Doing good. All right. We have a lot to talk about today, so let's get into it. 4-minute offense. Denver acquires Super Bowl MVP quarterback Joe Flacco for a mid-round pick. I don't know about this one.
Yeah, it was very shocking, especially when they just got Case Keenum last season.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're trying to say with this pickup from him.
Obviously he got, he's obviously benched because of the Lamar Jackson experiment, and the experiment was good for Baltimore, so they didn't want to let him go, so they just figured, we can get something for him. Some team needs a quarterback, and let's do it. Yeah. He has good numbers. He's had good numbers.
Will they start him over Case Keenum though?
Yes.
Do you think?
I think they will. He does have good numbers. He does have a Super Bowl win.
Yeah,
So Keenum's Cinderella story's over. He's going back to being a backup.
Yeah.
He had
He
that
had
one
a good
stint.
year. He had a good year.
He had one stint with the Vikings. That was it. We'll see what Denver can do. Hopefully this, now since they couldn't throw the ball this past season, they can run the ball with Lindsey. So now you have Joe Flacco,
Now they'll have
and they have a good defense.
quarterback.
And they have a good defense. So that'll be interesting to see when Flacco actually arrives and stuff like that. That'll be cool to see. Antonio Brown officially asked Pittsburgh for a trade. Brian, we'll start with you on this one.
Well, Antonio Brown has been in the news a lot lately. He got charged for I think under the influence driving really fast, 100 miles or something. And then there was even a case where he pushed a woman. I don't know if it was his significant other or not, but he's just been having rough. And we all know from the previous season on how he wasn't getting the ball. He was pretty frustrated and everything. So I'm really not shocked. The only thing that will really shock me is if they actually trade him, because I really don't think they'll trade him.
Really?
I don't think so. Because even though
think
they're
they're
allowed to
people?
voice their opinion, I mean, come on, you can't force them to. I know we've seen it, but I just don't think they'll want to give up a player just like him away.
Well, here's my thing. He obviously doesn't want to be there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Le'Veon doesn't want to be there anymore either. Just get rid of it. Just move on. Obviously, something's wrong with Roethlisberger and him. We've seen it. We saw it off the field after Pittsburgh went to Denver, and late in the game, Roethlisberger, they're down inside the 5. He throws that pick, throws that interception.
Right on the line.
Throws that on the line. Then he calls on Antonio Brown, and that's really when the Antonio Brown stuff started. Le'Veon, it was way before the season started.
Oh, AB had started way before that. It started way before, right in the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but it added fuel to the fire after that
Well, yeah, the whole season
incident.
just didn't make it better.
If he does get traded, I feel like it's gonna come down to wherever Antonio Brown goes. Le'Veon's a free agent.
Yeah.
He can sign wherever he wants to. Wherever Brown goes, Le'Veon's gonna follow him there.
You think so?
Ooh.
Because think about it. There's been talks about Detroit, right?
Right.
Slightly, yeah.
Antonio could possibly go to Detroit.
Oh my gosh.
Le'Veon has talked about possibly going to Detroit.
Yes, he has. Oh boy.
We
can't
can't
like
afford,
that.
Here's the thing: the Lions can't afford it.
Oh, no way.
The Lions cannot afford it.
Let's release every single player.
Unless some people
Yes.
start taking pay cuts or something, which
yeah.
I could
I don't-
honestly see for these two players.
The only person
But
most of these guys don't make enough money. Slay might take a pay cut. Stafford will definitely not take a pay cut. There's no way.
I don't see. Why
I really don't
Oh.
think Stafford would take a pay cut.
If he wants to win after all these
for
years,
targets in the back.
I think he would. He's already been a high-paying quarterback, so he was one of the highest at one moment at the time, right? So
Even though
I can see him doing
even
it.
though he's
Would you
against-
do it?
What?
Take a pay cut if you were in his position?
Yeah. Well, if
think
they would
anybody
say,
would. Anybody
yeah,
would.
I'm going to commit to Detroit, yeah. But it depends
I
on
feel
how
like you
much
would.
those guys want, too.
Oh, yeah.
It depends on how much Le'Veon wants. When Antonio Brown, if both of them, if they actually like it here, it's not just a 2-year, 1-year show.
Right.
So, seeing when Antonio Brown's contract's up, even though he would be coming back home where he played college ball, it would be interesting to see. Without a doubt, it'd be interesting to see, but it won't happen.
It could bring Le'Veon back because he played for State.
Antonio Brown played for Central
Brown
Michigan.
for
There you
Central.
go.
That bring them back to
Conspiracy theories.
the same
back to
state.
Detroit.
Yeah.
I would take one. I would take one.
wouldn't take
At
both.
least. I'd
At
take at
least-
least
at the-
one. If we could.
Let's just be real. 2 is
Definitely
out.
wide receiver. Definitely wide receiver.
2's out of the.
If we had to pick one, I'd say AD. Because we already have it
Yeah, the Lions have the money. They're good.
I'd take one. Yeah.
Especially with
To go
Bieber
with-
and Golden Tate.
Yeah. To put him with Marvin. And
Oh, yeah.
hang out with
Oh,
him.
yeah.
We have a good 3. We'll just leave it at that. That's a different story.
That's a different story.
That's a different story for a later time.
onto the
opportunity
floor.
jumped on it.
Well, here's the thing, nothing's guaranteed. It's a 1-year deal, around $1 million. Nothing's guaranteed. He has
Nothing
to get
wrong with that.
reinstated first.
I understand. Well, obviously he had the whole kicking the girl whole
Yeah,
thing.
the whole
Like,
incident.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Cleveland as organization.
They're no
They already
more.
have runners. They had Nick Chubb. Who else they have? Carlos Hyde, I think.
They have Duke Johnson.
Duke Johnson. Why did they need
Carlos
Kareem
Hyde's on
Hunt?
the Jackson.
Oh,
he's on Jackson.
he was traded from them.
Yep.
So they just have Duke and Nick Chubb.
Yes.
They don't.
That,
I don't think they need Kareem Hunt because
They
who's
don't-
gonna play?
Kareem Hunt's better than I'd say both of them.
I know, but they
Mm.
were good runners this
Look at
season,
the
though.
way
They-
if you.
Runners and
Nick
receivers.
Chubb played phenomenal.
I don't think they
Yeah,
would need a running
Chubb-
back. I was
Chubb's
surprised
a-
by this.
Chubb's a good receiving back.
Yes,
Hunt's a good.
rushing.
A good
He's
one.
a good runner.
He can receive
He's a
too,
goal
though.
line back.
Yeah.
Chubb is your every down back.
If you
First
needed
and
They're not
to-
going to make Chubb every down,
You
though.
could give
Kareem
Kareem
Hunt, they're
Hunt
going to
the
make him
ball.
every down.
He will put his shoulder down. He'll lower his head. He'll go right through you.
Kareem
He
Hunt
doesn't
is your
care.
third down and goal line back.
Yes.
I'm very surprised just Cleveland signed him in general, honestly.
No,
Just
well-
because just what they already have.
Well, here's the thing.
Yes.
He has to get reinstated,
That's, yeah.
He will.
and if they suspend him, if
Okay.
they suspend him for 4 games, maybe. If they suspend him for 12, it's not even worth it.
I don't think they
It-
will. I think
it's
knowing the
not-
NFL will let him play, to
They
be
will.
honest. Not trying to.
Look how
you
long.
know.
Look how long they kept Josh Gordon out after his first incident. In my opinion, this is way worse.
Oh, there was many
this is
more
way worse.
incidents.
First?
No, there was many incidents when it came to Josh Gordon. You know that.
His first wasn't that bad. It got progressively worse.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
His first wasn't that bad.
He just
And
kept
then-
doing
and
it
then
over
he kept
time. That's
progressing.
where a mistake happened.
He didn't stop.
Exactly.
Yeah, and look what happened to him. Just
He got traded a bunch of times.
And now he's not in the league.
yeah.
Not currently not on a team.
He could have won a
Yeah.
Super Bowl if he would have played.
Thanks.
And over that Super Bowl, we talked about the commissioner speaking.
Always, always.
And speaking, there's news of going around that the NFL wants the NBA commissioner Adam Silver to take over. This is terrible.
That's just
Okay.
drama, to be honest.
Here's the
It's
thing.
a little much.
We know that the NBA players, they run the NBA.
Pretty much.
They run it. Adam
Yeah.
Silver doesn't do anything except come out.
They don't really
announce
need to do
games.
anything.
Yeah, I know.
They don't really
so
have
if
any
he,
issues.
so if Adam Silver goes over to the NFL, it would, it'd be the NBA. There'd be 2 NBAs.
With the difference between the NBA and the NFL is the amount of people you have to watch.
Oh yeah, it's way different.
Because you're watching maybe 12 to 15 guys
At
in
the
an
most,
NBA game.
15.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
teams only have 12, like you said.
Yeah. It's.
On a roster, yeah.
Yeah,
and
no,
then you're
just
going to
like
look
at
at
the
the
roster.
NFL and you're looking
52,
at
53?
53. It's 53.
at least.
53 for 32
Yeah.
teams.
That's.
You're
He
looking
has
at
to monitor them. He has
so
to.
many people.
'Cause
And,
there's-
and imagine in the preseason when you have almost up to 90 before they make cuts.
Yeah.
And with the NBA too, you could walk into any gym and you'd be like, okay, that's you, that's you, that's you. You'll recognize all of their faces.
NFL, it's like,
NFL, it's,
what are you?
What number are you? What's on the back of your jersey?
It wouldn't be good.
I don't think
It's just drama.
The
Just trying
NFL
to
needs a
spur news.
replacement, though. They need a replacement.
That's why they're talking about this, because they're just. It's sports media, always.
Oh, yeah. Always drama. And speaking of the NBA, it's the All-Star weekend coming up.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
We're almost done with the NBA already, too.
We're at the halfway point.
Over. They have the
Little
All-Star at
over.
a weird time. It's Team World versus Team USA. This ought to be good. It's, they always try to, spark the attention of these games and the dunk and the skills. I'm not intrigued by this matchup. I'm more intrigued about what's going on Sunday.
Oh, Sunday's gonna be phenomenal.
the only
Team
thing-
USA's got this though.
I'm
yeah.
in that matchup. I'm intrigued with Luka Doncic. I want to see what he does.
Oh, I want to see.
He's
that
a
too.
beast. He can play
Let's
anywhere.
See, well, I want to see what Lonzo
When he
can
first
do.
got drafted,
Lonzo?
I thought, okay, he's gonna be
I'm better than
decent.
him.
He's gonna grow. I didn't think he was gonna be where he is
It's
at
'cause
right now.
he's already been playing in the league since he was younger than us.
Yep.
And that literally matured him and showed him how a real game works. If anything, it made him way better here than he was
100%.
over there. So it's insane.
Playing
They-
over here is gonna be way better for you to grow than playing.
Because
Oh,
you
yeah.
get all the
Anywhere else.
attention. If you're good enough, you're gonna, eventually land, a deal with the company,
Mhm.
right? With Nike, Adidas, Reebok. One of them, you're gonna land a shoe deal if you're that popular.
Possibly more.
Yeah, endorsements and all that stuff. So yeah, your point is
Good for him. I just want to see him.
Yeah, imagine if Kristaps was healthy.
Oh man.
Yeah,
He wouldn't have got traded though probably.
but these are no ordinary games. We got Team World, Team USA,
Team USA.
Team USA.
USA. USA.
America.
Even though I want to see what Luka can do.
Oh
I
yeah,
want
I
to see
do
a
too.
lot from these guys.
I want to see what Lonzo can do.
I want
too.
to see everybody
See
actually
if
try.
he can actually like play basketball instead of this pathetic showing that we've
I like
been
seeing
getting.
the overseas players and
Yes.
that came to here. And
See how they play.
Yes.
Yep. And we are halfway through. 2/3 thereabouts.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Interesting to see how the rest of it turns out. But for now, we got Team LeBron versus Team Giannis on Sunday night.
These rosters are really
Team
nice.
LeBron is gonna win this. Are you kidding
I'd like
me?
Team Giannis. He's got
There's-
shooters.
They have playmakers.
They have Curry.
Okay, they have people to guard Curry.
Paul George.
I mean-
He's been playing great. Paul George has been playing unbelievable lately.
James Harden.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant.
Dirk. All day.
I bet I can beat
I
him
mean-
in a race.
Team LeBron, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving,
Oh my gosh.
Kawhi Leonard, James
Boo.
Harden, Anthony Davis,
There.
Klay Thompson.
If Anthony
Damian
Davis is
Lillard.
healthy.
Oh, Klay Thompson's a shooter too. Doesn't he have the record for like most threes in a game this season?
I think so.
So
When does he not? When are those? When do the Splash Brothers not break records?
Team LeBron's gonna win this.
There's Ben Simmons, LaMarcus. I don't know why you're going against him.
Oh my God.
Super Blake.
Ben Simmons
Alright.
too.
Blake Griffin. I hope LaMarcus plays great. DeMar should have been in there.
Yeah,
he should've.
Not.
Yeah,
he
he
didn't have the
should've.
best season. so
Carl
far.
Anthony Towns, Bradley Beal, and Dwayne Wade.
That's a cold team.
I like that team.
I do.
And Giannis.
That's my pick.
Which you are a Milwaukee fan. You like Giannis.
I do like Giannis.
Team Giannis: Steph Curry, Joel Embiid, Paul George, Kemba Walker, Chris Middleton, Nikola Jokic,
Chris
Russell
Middleton's a
Westbrook,
shooter.
Blake Griffin, D'Angelo Russell, Nikola Vucevic, Kyle Lowry, and Dirk.
D'Angelo Russell's actually having a good season.
Yeah.
I'm very
Even though he's
surprised.
playing on Brooklyn, which
He's-
everyone
he's
forgets
good.
that Brooklyn exists, that it's
Good player.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
He's playing good.
unfortunate.
They're
He's playing
really
really
They're
good.
slowly making a silent comeback.
They might
Silently, yes.
Yes.
They might
Very
make the
silent.
comeback.
They're like pretty much 500, I think.
When was the last time they
Uh,
made the playoffs? When they had what? KG
Oh.
and Pierce,
Probably.
right?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah,
Long time.
a long
A
time
long
ago.
while ago.
But it's gonna be a good
Team
weekend.
LeBron.
Team LeBron.
Miles Bridges in the dunk contest.
That'll be.
Yes.
He better win that.
I hope we
Make-
have a good
Make
dunk
your state
contest
proud.
this
Make
year.
your state proud, Miles. Make it proud.
I want another dunk contest like Aaron Gordon and Zach Levine.
That was amazing. How does Aaron Gordon not win with his mascot jumping over him? How did he not win that?
I want to
Jimmy,
see.
who can do that?
I like
Nobody.
Do you want to see a free throw?
watching the guys on like Dunkademics. I don't know if you've seen that, like Chris
I know what you mean.
Staples and yeah. I want to see them put guys like that have been in other NBA sponsored dunk contests,
That know what they're doing.
like Jordan Kilgannon, Chris Staples. I want to see them do some stuff.
Yes.
At least put on a show, do something. Because I mean, I like watching NBA dunk contests, but it comes down to like, okay, who's been practicing these more, or are they just coming up with these on the fly and just okay,
Let's just try
let's
that.
just try this.
Yeah, that's
See-
honestly it.
Yeah.
Like with Aaron Gordon and Zach Levine, I liked
Oh.
watching that. I could see,
Oh, that was amazing.
That was
you could
actually the
see
last-
that they were actually like practicing some stuff.
That was actually the last dunk contest I fully watched.
Yeah,
The last
mean,
couple
I've
ones
still-
That's
I
when you
had
have to
watched.
stay up to watch.
Yeah.
they've never been long
That's
Yeah.
true.
since then.
Yeah.
Hopefully this year.
Yeah.
Well, I hope Miles Bridges wins it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Miles Bridges, let's go down to college. Because, you know, he's from state and he's from Michigan State. And
Okay.
even though they are playing on Sunday, let's go over what's going on Saturday. 24 ranked Maryland's going to number 6 Michigan. Okay, Michigan shouldn't have went up. They lost one. They lost a game this past week.
How many games have State lost? Like almost 4.
2 in a row.
No, they lost 3 in a row.
Yeah,
and
I know.
then they lost.
We
like,
shouldn't
2 more
have. State
after.
should not have went down to 11. You have to. They still should be top.
Didn't they
10.
just get like obliterated by a team they last played?
Okay, we lost. State lost to Illinois, Indiana, and Nebraska.
They lost like 6 games.
We lost 5. State's lost 5. They
Oh,
lost
you didn't name the other 2 then.
They lost Kansas and Louisville.
All right.
Yep.
I definitely think Michigan should be where it's at.
Oh, and Purdue.
That was their bad loss.
That's not really a bad loss because Purdue's in the top 15. Purdue's
Now they
number
were,
12.
not before.
Yeah, not before, but now when they look at it in March, it'll be, it's not a bad loss.
But
Illinois was bad. That was a
Michigan
bad
will
loss.
win this game. They are where they're at. Michigan.
Yeah.
Michigan. This is going to move a lot too.
Michigan. I gotta take Michigan. All right, little Big 12 action. Iowa State,
I like
Kansas State.
Kansas State's a good team.
I like this.
They
matchup.
are a good team.
They're very underrated. They really
So's
compete when
Iowa
they play
State.
Kansas.
They're both really good
They
teams.
are. They're both good teams. So I can see any team winning this, to be honest.
I think it'll be close.
I think so, too.
Home team,
I'll go Kansas State.
Kansas State.
Kansas.
And our bold matchup of the week. Number 1, Tennessee. At number 5, Kentucky.
Ooh. Kentucky is looking better again. They had a slow start, but now they're looking really good.
Moving up.
Yes.
But Tennessee still, like,
Oh yeah,
they're
Tennessee's
playing.
still having a
They want
fantastic
vengeance
season.
from when they lost to Loyola Chicago in the tournament last year.
Yes.
They want to run the tape. They want to just crush the competition when they come into the tournament.
I hope they do. I want to see a run from this team.
Me too.
It'll be
We
good.
don't want to see all the hype during the season, and then bam, they just lose first 2 games or 1 game, and that's it. That would be horrible.
That'd be bad. That would be bad. So in terms of this, both 2 SEC teams,
This is gonna be a good game.
I'll go with Tennessee on the road.
I'm gonna go Kentucky at home.
I'm rolling
But
with Tennessee.
But-
Tennessee's got to make a statement
Oh,
for
yeah.
the committee.
They have to
That
have a
they
good
are
top
the
10,
number
top
1
5.
seed.
Yes.
A top 5 win,
Yep.
they'll settle.
They should show it right here.
A couple upset alert games for the week. Penn State at number 12 Purdue. Penn State just in the past week beat Michigan at home.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, they did. It was a close game. Well, Michigan was losing a lot, and then they managed to come back by 10 points, but it was still bad.
And then John Beilein got thrown out
Yeah, he did.
at some point during that game.
Hey, coaches, into the game.
Yeah, just like Steve Kerr the other night.
That
got
was
thrown
funny.
out.
I saw so many words that should have been blurred.
Yeah, and the
was-
battle of the Curries. So
I think Purdue will win this game.
the reason it's called upset alert, I'll give it to Penn State. They got the momentum from Michigan. Let's see if they can keep it going on the road.
Still holding Purdue.
Even though it's a tough place to play, Purdue's a tough place. Just ask Michigan State. So then West Virginia at number 13, Kansas.
West Virginia has a
Been
lower than
terrible.
500 record, so why is
They're
this an
10 and
upset
4.
matchup?
Because Kansas is not playing good ball this year.
West Virginia
They-
is complete trash.
They might be complete trash. But I don't trust Kansas at
I
all.
trust Kansas. They're gonna win. They lost like 3 or 4 games, and then West Virginia is like 9 and 13,
They're ranked
10 and
number
14.
12.
10 and 14. I was
13.
no. West Virginia's not. Gonna win. If they do, I'll do something stupid for next show. Wear
Like
something
what?
stupid, like what we did the
Is that
hat.
a promise?
Yeah, it's a promise.
Pinky promise.
Pinky promise. Oh, freaking. No, West
We're
Virginia
still
should
in
not
6th
be
grade,
upset.
folks.
Of course.
Haven't done that in a while. Upset, West Virginia. Facts.
All right, then if they West Virginia lose, you gotta do something stupid too. Then if I'm on this and you're on it too,
Pinky promise.
don't do this on camera, bro.
No.
All right.
No.
You saw it.
Yep. All right.
What's the stupid thing we're gonna do?
I don't know. We'll think
Are we
about
We'll
it.
think of it during the week.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. All right. And just a quick recap finals from last week. Detroit beat New York. 120-103. That's a good win.
Very good one.
And what we talked about, Philly ended up being Denver 117-110.
Philadelphia's a good team.
They look good.
They're a really good team. When they were playing against Boston too, oh my goodness.
I like it.
Yeah. New Orleans 122-117 over Minnesota.
Minnesota's just not where it's at. They're not that as good.
Saturday, from that past Saturday, Utah 125, San Antonio 105.
San Antonio, we just keep talking about it. They keep having that up and down moment.
Very up and down.
So
It's
they're
yeah.
inconsistent. They're inconsistent.
Inconsistent, just like the Pistons are. Except with the Spurs, we got a little bit more wins. They got a little bit more wins. And your Clippers, 123. Boston,
Did
112.
not expect this one.
Honestly,
But
it's the same with the
I like
Clippers
it.
too. They're up and down.
Well, now,
Yeah, they're really up
Honestly.
and down.
it's now when you look at them, you look at the Clippers, they look more down than they look up because they just have Lou Williams, like we talked about.
They're getting rid of guys, taking in guys, but the guys that they're
Picks.
taking
It's the
in,
picks. It's all about the draft picks.
It's all about the
That's-
rebuild.
I'm pretty sure that this is going to be the draft class that changes the NBA.
Oh yeah. I think so too.
This is going to change a lot because a lot of big names are starting to fade out. I feel like we're starting to get back into that transition period of like
Kind of like the transition period between
when
Jordan and
Yeah.
LeBron.
when
So this is like
Jordan
the,
started to leave, LeBron started taking over the spotlight. LeBron's still going to be there for a little bit more, but I feel like it's starting to get to that point where it's going to be like
so kind of look at it like this.
somebody huge comes in. It's probably going to be like Zion or RJ or
John
Luka could
Morant.
take it. John Morant.
Kristaps could come back and take it.
Kristaps come back, yeah.
It's starting to fade
Lonzo
in
comes out of nowhere.
and starting to light up on the younger guys.
Yep.
So kind of like what you're saying, when Jordan was signed with Washington in the early 2000s, he left, retired in 04, LeBron came in. LeBron's on the Lakers, fading out of his career. Now, like you said, this draft class is coming out.
Yep.
It's kind of like
Exactly
that.
that.
It's kind of like when the 80s went into the 90s.
Yeah.
You saw a change with the play of
It's
The
the
Pistons
decade's
in their
coming
play.
to an end.
with the Pistons,
Yes.
with the Pistons type of play went into the 90s, and then the Pistons kind of play
The
it
decade is
disappeared.
ending early.
Right, just like Bill Russell era to Wilt era to the Doctor's era. It's
Kareem.
the Doctor and Larry Bird's era. It changes, and now it's going to be a different version of the NBA. And two of those teams from the past week, OKC 117, Houston 112.
Okay, see, they're good. They're
Russell
second in the
Westbrook?
West. They're Paul George.
Yes.
They're good.
10 straight triple doubles. And Paul George he's averaging over what 30 a game?
Something. Probably.
Something ridiculous like that. It's unbelievable.
They have good depth on their bench as well. Dennis Schroeder, backup. Oh, he's
good. He's good. He's really good.
I think
And-
OKC's gonna push a lot this season.
Yeah. And recap of college basketball over the weekend. Central Michigan went down to Buffalo.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I called it, guys.
Yeah.
I called it.
Michigan State obviously came back, beat Minnesota 79-55. Michigan took care of Wisconsin 61-52.
Like we told you.
And Duke on the road by 10, 81-71 over Virginia.
First half, I thought Duke was going to run away with this game. They were up by at least 20. Virginia made a great run and came back.
And then a couple days later, Duke played Louisville, and then they came all the way back.
Yep.
So,
But who won?
Oh, Duke for sure.
Duke won.
you just want me to say that, didn't
I just
you?
wanted to say that.
Yeah, figures you did. So, and that is all the time we got for this week. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Follow us on Instagram. Go check out Moneyball, Rise Up, and One Flame Sportswear. Your jerseys.
Yeah.
Moneyball, yeah.
Yeah.
Still like them.
They're so nice.
I know. So go out, buy something. So maybe for a late Valentine's. I don't know.
I think you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
I don't know.
You never know.
Comfortable. It's comfortable. It's cheap. It's good. And Sam Martin, apologies back there. We ran out of time. Until next week, as always, keep it fresh.
Hey, it's Brad Galley from WXYZ Channel 7. I work in the sports department. Everything is always moving at such a crazy pace now. As a dad of two, I have had to learn. Put the phone down. It can wait until you get home. It can wait till the red light. It's tough. I know it. You want to check Twitter. You want to check Instagram. You want to check Snapchat. You want to check what the Ramblers did last night in the big basketball game. But you got to wait until you get home. Have a good day, everybody.